Welcome back, folks, to a Brony Plays Minecraft. We're moving the industrial electrolyzer. No time to explain. Go look at the last video. I don't know, just whatever. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. What are you doing? What are you doing? We probably could have put it over there. I don't care. No, actually, we couldn't. It has to be after the low voltage integer. Oh well. Who cares? There it is, folks. Wait, what? Who? What? Aluminum. Aluminum. Actually, this is aluminium. There is no difference in real life, of course, between aluminum and aluminium, except where in the world you live. But in the game, technically, there is kind of a difference because Grig Tech stuff is aluminium, while there's another mod that uses aluminum, and I don't know what that other mod is, but it's the one that makes aluminum torches, which, aluminum torches are pretty cool. So we're going to make some aluminium here, or just, aluminum, by putting the bauxite into the industrial electrolyzer and just waiting a very long time. You'll see that our MFSU is decreasing. MFSU! Maybe that's what it stands for. I always wondered. Anyways, let's go look at other things while we wait. Down here to the nuclear reactor. How's it doing? Careful you don't click on... Ooh, we need some more uranium. That's interesting. About... Out of the entire uranium cell, we only got about 600,000. Which is not as much as I'd hoped we would get. We maybe got a little bit more because we did some things here and there, but it was maybe at most 700,000, which is pretty good. But half of everything we're doing is going to the extractor, the force field extractor. We really don't need that. So, one of these days I should probably put like an EU splitter or something, or rewire the whole system again, just so that we don't use as much power for the MFFS extractor thing, the force field, if it doesn't need power. Oh well. Anyway, we have a sign up, and the industrial electrolyzer is almost electrolyzed and finished. Just a little bit more. Off to the side, you can see that we're ready for our next thing, which is going to be these shelves. They're going to be quite fancy. Clicking on the regular shelf brings us this simple recipe, and they have other versions, as well as this potion shelf, which is a little fuller, and then there's this wood encased shelf. I'm not sure. It's like it takes aluminium plates and where'd it go? Hello? Oh, there it is. Weird bug. All right, we have 8 aluminum, 2 tiny piles of titanium, 5 hydrogen cells, and 3 compressed air cells. And we have just enough power left that we could do that again. So we'll go grab another. Well, like what is it? 12 aluminum. We'll need to get some tin cans too, because tin cans, they're tinny and just generically canned tin, something like that. Now, if we have to go through bauxite by the dozen, it's going to take us quite a while to actually get through all of it, especially since our nuclear reactor can really only provide 2 dozen bauxite worth of power at a time, and it takes a while to earn that up. So we might be looking into upgrading our nuclear reactor soon enough. We're going to have to add in more uranium cells, maybe plating, and etc. But it should be a good investment at some point. So what can we do with aluminum? Actually, what I really want to do is get the solar panel up and running, but it's probably not going to produce near as much as... Oh well, it's an exponential thing, it's slow. So with aluminum, we can produce tiny piles of dust. We can produce aluminum ingots in the industrial blast furnace, which I don't really want to make, but we can use the regular blast furnace to produce regular ingots as well, which is very convenient. I don't know why you can't use the regular blast furnace to do that for other things, but you can't. But you can do it for aluminum. So we can take this aluminium dust, whatever it is. Oh, hey, look, steel! Ha! So funny story. Remember how I was all like, no, you can only make steel out of iron items, right? So yeah, you can do it with ingots, which means that we have a lot more steel than I thought we did. So that's good. That's good. I guess we better replace the coal coke with wrong backpack. Miner's backpack. Yes. Anyways, so we're gonna replace things with stuff and yada yada. There we go. Some more coal coke. We fell in the water. Anyways, when we get the second batch of aluminum done, or a second batch of bauxite done, we'll have this titanium dust, and we can make one regular pile of titanium dust out of, because we'll have 2 tiny piles, or 4 tiny piles altogether. It'll be very nice. Ah, here we go. Perfect. Perfect timing. So we can combine that to make one pile of titanium dust. There's only 66,000 power left in the old MFSU, which isn't a whole lot. Not a whole lot. I guess maybe we could start working toward like NAC or something, but I don't really. We've already seen that coolant cells aren't the way to go on a nuclear reactor. So that's just keep that in mind, I guess. Maybe if we get a bunch of diamonds, we can make some advanced cells, but yeah. Baked potato, nom nom nom. All right, titanium does not go in the powered furnace or in the induction smelter. What do we do with titanium? Recipe time. Titanium. Ah. Oh. Industrial. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Just the industrial blast furnace. We're gonna have to make one of these sooner or later, but it's gonna be several episodes away. It could take a while, especially since we're just on our own again. Oh well. Alas. I've decided to use that chest right there for storage of the random Greg Tech elemental cells and whatnot. Although, there's a good chance that several of them would start reacting with the tin after a while. Anyways, we finally have titanium dust, along with all this other dust that's sitting in the chest. I don't know how we keep it from mixing, but somehow we do. I don't even know how we got this aluminum dust, but somewhere we did. Probably as like a pulverizer gift, or maybe out of a chest, something. At any rate, there we go. We're going to have 20-some aluminum ingots. I don't know what to do with them. For the most part, aluminum is just used as a replacement for iron, which is a little silly. Well, that's not always true, but it's often true. But not always. Alright, so what's next? We've got our wand of fire ready. We're looking at this. Well, I guess we can put some of this stuff away. Oh right, wood. We need to make these shelves. All right, so let's make some shelves, shall we? We'll grab some planks. They're constant. Get it? They're planks, and we're gonna make some slabs from the constant planks. There's no conservation of wood involved, and then we switch that around so that we can make shelves. There we go. 1, 2, 3. 3 at the top, 3 at the bottom, 1 in the middle. Oak shelves. Now you can't switch out woods here. Your woods are there. Oh, that's a little smaller than I expected. Oh, that's cute. Well, I guess it'll work for what I have in mind, or at least it will for now. But you can only store 4 things on it. 4 stacks, I guess. It's certainly worse than a chest, but it looks nice, and that's a thing. Alright, we'll grab our axe and chop that down. Very good, very good. Let's just make the rest of those. Perfect. Notice that it used up everything. And we can't use mixed woods. You can't make mixed wood shelves. Just doesn't work unless you want to do the metal encased shelving. And I'm not sure that's useful or not. I mean, we've got the aluminum. We could give it a try. At any rate, I'm just going to stick them in here. And we'll get some nice decorative shelving. Oops, it's like a fractal. No, we're going to stick it right there. And you know what we're going to put in here? Enchanted books. And we've got some extra books upstairs. So, blast protection, and where's that other one? Here it is, knockback. And now, just in case we need to really, I don't know, put something on our axe or whatever, there we go. It's a nice place to keep it. It's not in the chest. It looks cool, I guess. It's good enough. I'm wondering if maybe the potion shelf or that encased shelf might have been better, but hard to say. Hard to say if one person would have been better. I'm just thinking if there's anything else I want to put on these shelves. Like I could put the rotten flesh there. I get all 32 back, but no, I'll leave that in the chest. There's plenty of items there in the chest. We'll just use the, well, we can go plant those. We'll just use the shelves for books. Books go on shelves. Speaking of which, I need new bookshelves. I have overfilled my current bookshelves, and I could use some new ones. The tricky part with that is that, you know, getting bookshelves into a car and out of a car and up some stairs, they're heavy. And I don't know. You have to think about that one a little bit. See a bunch of spiders over here. I think maybe we'll go take them out just because they're noisy and nobody likes them. Notice my carrot and potato patches are quite full. Skeleton, take that. Haha. My sword has smite. Do you like my sword? It's not a diamond sword. I made it because it was green and it's pretty good, like a diamond sword is, but, you know, not diamond. I also have this wand of fire! Take that. And that. Rush. I'm really looking for the wand of light, but, you know, that could take a little bit. Sooner or later, we are going to have to get a new wand of fire. I'm so glad that they last so long, though. This one has frugal on it, so it's lasting a little bit longer than usual. The next one, though, because we can have other enchantments, it might have frugal. It could have repairing, which would be really cool. Oh, there's a dirt block missing. Interesting. I see. Yes. We have to look into that. Well, my farms are doing quite nicely right now. Some corn. Looks like this hasn't grown in, I guess. It's a little weird. So, the next thing is these rails. I say the next, but that's probably will be at the end of the video there. The next thing will be these rails. We've got a bunch of these booster tracks. I went ahead and put the rest out while you weren't looking, so the entire world is full of booster tracks now. But we still need a way to power them. And while we could just use a simple redstone torch everywhere, and that would work, I want to be a little bit more advanced, and we're going to try one of these Railcraft, you know, fancy-dancy items, the player detector. I mean, look, it's pretty cheap. It's just like stone slabs and a pressure plate. That's got to be pretty simple. That's, you know, pretty good. So we'll just have to get some stone. That's all. We'll just put all this other crap away first. There we go. Go away tin. Oh, I forgot to do the shimmer leaf. There we go. Where should we put these? These are stuff that make quicksilver, which I think is useful in golemancy and crafting golem stuff, but that's not really something I'm interested in because I don't like golems, I guess. Maybe I should get one or two of them just as like protection, though. You know, the ones that can attack things, that might be useful. There are some uses to that. Shard of minium, it's always nice to see. So let's take a look at our stone piles, shall we? We've got lots of stone brick, but what we need is just regular stone. 41, we're going to have to make some more, and we're going to need a lot of it. So let's grab a stack, 2 stacks, 3 stacks, no, just 1 stack. Just 1 stack, and we're just going to pop it in the furnace. We can't really make more than 1 stack at a time anyways. I mean, there's the induction furnace, but yeah. You know, maybe I should just make a second powered furnace. Alright, we've got some stone slabs. I don't know why I made them down there, because we need more than just those 6. So we're going to make one of these player detectors first, and test it out and see if it works, make sure it works, and then we'll do stuff. I'll move on to the other stuff here on the video, and we don't need to show the rest of it while we're, you know, that's just going to be me going around and putting stuff down. It'll be a little silly. So, we'll need a few more stone slabs. We'll start with 1, I think. There we go, slabs, pressure plate, boom, player detector. We could make several of them, but we'll start with just 1. I estimate we'll need 44, 45? Something like that. Something like that, or maybe fewer. I don't know. Didn't count that well. 45, I think. I think we'll need 45. Oh, but not if we don't use one at the beginning. But maybe we will. Okay, so you've got to put it face down, face up, whatever this is. We'll put the booster track on top, and so it'll power the booster track when we go over it. And then boom, there we go. Minecart. Us. Oh, right, we're not moving. So it's powered, but we're not going anywhere. So that's not going to work too well. Okay. Well, we'll need an alternative way. What the? Must be the crystal there. We'll need an alternative means of getting the minecart started. Perhaps we can test this. There we go. It might have worked. I don't know. We started it kind of on a ramp. But maybe it means we should start this down there a little bit. Yeah, that's not. Get back your cart. Let's just move the detector. Right. Okay. Not gonna work. We can put it up there. No. What do we need? What do we need? I know. We need a button. Well, actually, like a embarkment rail or a launcher rail or something. One of those fancy dancy rails might be more appropriate. Button! Button will do. And so we'll just put a block right here. Oop, there we go. And we'll need the dirt back. We need 2 blocks of dirt, please. Or all 15. That works too. 1, 2. Yata-da. Yata-da. Let the booster track. The grass grew back for my track. Now I will dig out this other one so I can put something there. Like a detector. A detector. It's a player detector. Yes, it is a player detector. Aha! So it goes over there and it stops. And now, what happens if we get in it? Let's find out. Click. Yay, we're in. Yay, it worked! And we stopped on the next one. Alright. So all we have to do is make sure that as we go over them, they have to keep working. Which, I don't know. Given the server, yeah, maybe, maybe not. Can we put it right there? No. Of course not. So we'll put it right there. Is that going to work? Probably not. I don't think I can hit that from the minecart. No, I cannot. Alright. We will have to put it somewhere else. I think what you were supposed to do is probably put that, maybe put the block and the switch in each other's space. That might have worked better. Didn't think of it at the time. Only thought of this, which is to say the idea of maybe getting a torch. No. Of getting a piece of redstone. You'll see right here in a moment. What am I doing? Go away. Yes. Thank you. Maybe? No. Interjections! It's a well-known trick. When you're flustered, just shout random parts of speech. Well, maybe you're supposed to put 2 blocks up and then the button powers the block underneath it. That would work too. And then I wouldn't need to have like a little piece of redstone over here. I'll fix that sometime in the future. For now, that works. And while it didn't look like it worked very well, that's just server being kind of slow and laggy and silly. I should probably upgrade like my CPU or something. Actually, I really think it should just be my graphics card. I'm running on like a Radeon HD 5000 something, which I've been told is kind of old. So I should probably work on that. Anyways, let's go grab a few more stone, and we can start making the player detectors that we need to run our rail. Although, unless we fix the lag issue, I don't know how useful the rail will be. But we're going to make a rail anyways. Gosh darn it. We're going to make a rail, and it's going to be rail-tastic. That's right. It'll be rail-tastic. So let's see. I calculated we needed about 44 or 45 of these things. And we made one already. So we only need 44 more. Right. Let's make the pressure plates first, because we only need 44 of those. Whereas we'll need like 44 times 8 of the slabs, which is something like 3 stacks or something. Get a bunch of these. Let's put them like this so that we can count them correctly. 3, 5, 6, 7, 42, 3, 4. Huzzah! Huzzah! We are successful. Alright, let's go check on our other stone. We'll need a couple more stacks. 1, 2, maybe? Let's see. Numbers. Yeah, I think we'll need 2 more stacks. Alright, and take this downstairs. Downstairs, young man. Oh, it's still going. Well, that could take a little while. We'll pick up the dirt in the meantime. And, oh, that's right. You didn't see this. I redecorated. Look at that. No more sulfur torches in here. I think there's still like 1 sulfur torch out on the front porch. But the rest of it's all upgraded. Glowstone. Hey, look at that. We have 22 aluminum ingots on it on the way. It's going to be awesome. Oh, and I fixed up that little bit of stairway at the bottom, if you didn't see that. Okay, so I think that's about it for today. Next time we're going to do some magic-y stuff. I promised that last time, but next time we're going to do some magic-y stuff, and I'm going to go through and put those player detectors out on the rails. So we should be in pretty good shape. So thanks for watching, everyone, and until next time, keep on trotting. Secret, 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 secret.